Hey, hey, hey. It's SeKo Starcraft. Oh my god, Grubby! It is Grubby. Versus Lollipop. Hi. Grubby's awesome. I know he's not the best in the world, but he is one of my favorite people to watch. Always got a great attitude. The next question you should have is what part he will eat. Come over here so we can see the chat. I was thinking a while ago, if I, for whatever reason, I'm not a... That's clever. That's really funny. Good job, Grubby. You're a hero. Anyways, I was thinking to myself, if I ended up going up against a super pro player, what kind of strategy would I use? I don't know if you guys out there have ever played against a friend of yours that is just baller and just gonna whoop your butt. What you think you can do, because there's no way, as somebody that isn't as good at the game, that you can beat somebody straight up on just a macro game. I know that my mechanics are good and I know how things work, but people at a really high level, I have a friend who is Korean Masters. He actually was, he lived here, he just played on the Korean Masters server then. When I played against him, if I try to play just a straight up game, he'd just toy with me. His mechanics were so solid, he'd keep ahead in all of his production, his movements were so fast. So I was thinking, okay, well, if you have to go up against somebody else, how do you actually cheese them in a way that would give you a chance, or at least set them further behind? Because at this level of play, you know how to scout for cheeses, you know what it looks like when it's coming. The best thing you can hope for is that they go for some really stupid strategies just for fun, and then you find a way to beat them. Then I thought, okay, well, if I do have a chance to play against somebody who's really good, I actually would probably rather play straight up, so I can watch the games and compare how they were playing versus how I was playing, and see what the differences were between the two. If I could see some of the subtleties in the decision making, the timings, when I'm trying to play at my best, I'd probably have a better chance to learn from it. And I think that's why I've actually got some good comments from people enjoying the games that I cast, is because they actually look at these to try to learn a little bit better, how to play a little bit better. I just really enjoy the caliber of play at this level, but every now and then you pick up little things in people's games that you can be better at. Now Protoss, case in point, is probably my least capable race to play. I think that was just a good little scout from Lollipop there. No, he actually didn't scout the base. This is the scout from Grubby. I'm very surprised to see as many pro players as I do, or very high level players, not scout. Grubby is scouting a Protoss matchup. You could really get to know a few things very quickly, depending on what you see. He could have made it down that ramp. I'm surprised he's kind of jerking around as much as he is. If you come in at this stage, seeing the gas, seeing the cybernetics core, seeing any more gateways, the longer this probe is in the base, the longer technically it could deny whatever the attack path is from Lollipop. As you can see, now he's throwing down the gateways. And a Twilight. He couldn't actually do that until that probe was out of the base. Whereas in Grubby's base, he's already got his Twilight Council finished, whereas the one up here from Lollipop is just starting. That should give you guys some really good advice. As a Protoss player, scouting is important because your tech paths reveal everything. Getting a Twilight Council like this, well, he is going to be going for a Blink, or he is going to be going for Dark Templars. Blink, with 3 grades, you're probably going to assume Blink, whereas Grubby is going Dark Templars. Obviously no detection at all out of Lollipop. He needs to scout this, or he needs to get out some detection soon, because... Oh, they're both going Dark Shrine, but look how far behind the Dark Shrine is for Lollipop. Testing a build. Oh, that's a friend of mine. He is apparently testing a build. I effed my SC open by mistake. My good friend William, I've cast some of his games. It's under Illmatic Dubs. He's not very good at typing and writing for some reason, but I try not to make fun of him for it. Here come them DTs. This could be a base trade. The thing is, if he doesn't know these DTs are coming up, he doesn't. He needed a force field. And that's not even, that's not even a tight force field. Oh, this game's pretty much done. He is going to focus down the robo so the observer can't get out. Oh, nice play. Is he going to get it out? Did it get out? It didn't get out. That's done. The DTs are a long ways away for Lollipop. It's interesting that he's going after the Nexus right now. Not cool, Grubby. Even though Lollipop's going for the exact same build. He didn't even make enough money to be able to get himself out. And oh, he did get a Nexus. Is there a robo? No, it's a forge. And he killed a pylon. This is interesting. Because there will be no detection for Lollipop. But with the forge, Grubby can throw down cannon. But he needs to save his money for a Nexus. In this period, I don't know what's exactly most important to kill. The fact that his opponent has not been revealed should spur Grubby to be able to start scouting the map. When your Nexus, Command Center, or Last Hatchery... Oh, he didn't go for the Nexus. If you're not going to do that, you might as well take all of your probes and surround the pylon. Yeah, exactly what Grubby's doing right now. He's going to pull all of his workers to surround this, so that way it takes as long as possible for any DTs to get in. This is actually pretty cool. I have not seen a DT on DT base trade in a long time. Where are the units? Oh, they're over here. You are effed. There is an observer out. All he wants to do... Nope. Get out of there, Grubby! He's got to try and snipe probes. Oh, man. This is kind of effed. The thing is, Grubby lost all of his units. He doesn't have any stalkers, but he has 3 DTs up here. He's got to find a way to just run and snipe all the probes. Because you move just as fast with your Dark Templars as anybody else is. That'll take a while. I don't know if the probes are necessary for this battle. He's really going for the Nexus? I am really surprised here. There's only 2 DTs left. He lost all of his DTs. Oh man, could this work? It won't work. Grubby's dead. I'm really not a big fan of that play at all from Grubby there. I think going for the probes with just 1 DT and getting it out would have been better. But if he had gotten that Nexus down, he'd be in a good position. The problem is with this Mothership Core and the Nexus Cannon is once the DT got into range, it would be very likely killed off. Tough call. The problem is that, once again, Grubby did go for this. I think it would have been interesting for him to risk throwing down the Nexus, a pylon, and a cannon after that. He had all those probes, and if he could get a Nexus up, he would have made the money fast enough, I think, to get out what he needed to defend. Crazy game, though. Very interesting. I've never seen that before. Oh, nobody else has seen that before, because I thought it was strange as hell. Anyways, another pro game, SeKo Starcraft. Ciao, people.